day that we had, but it is 6:50 right now, and the sun, albeit covered by clouds, is still up. So that means daylight saving time has ended. Hopefully you set your clocks ahead 1 hour and weren't waking up in a scramble this morning. I know I had to do all of mine. If you are joining me this evening, drop a comment, say hello, let me know you are there. If you have any questions about the forecast that I don't cover in this video, feel free to drop a question there as well, and I'll do my best to answer for you. So what's going on this week? Of course, you know, we are heading into St. Patrick's Day on Friday. We have the parade in Cleveland, and we've also got a cooler than average forecast with some snow to talk about. It's not all cold. There are a couple days that I expect we'll see some warmer weather. However, one of those comes with some rain showers that will eventually then turn to snow. So this pattern that we've seen this past week is unfortunately sticking with us. But I mentioned, first off, let's talk the good here. We've got more daylight in the evening. This is 6:51. You'll notice sun not even approaching going down yet. We've still got another half hour or so until that happens. So our highs today struggled. We reached 37 for our afternoon highs. The low was right on par for the normal though. 30 degrees is where we started off the morning. And tomorrow is going to be very similar to today. Actually, looking at my forecast, I have almost exactly the same numbers. The only difference will be is that I'm tracking a better chance for some snow. Now we did have some isolated wet snow flurries coming down, a few of those even sticking to the grassy surfaces, or maybe you had to brush them off of your car, but really no accumulation per se. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 7:43, so that drive to work is going to be a little darker, but the drive home will have more light, which will be good because the better chance for snow tomorrow is going to be on your drive home. Temperature-wise, just before 7 o'clock, we are still hovering in the mid-30s, so compare this to yesterday. Depending on where you are, you're either right, same number as yesterday, or you're 5 degrees below or above where we were yesterday at this hour. Now when we get a look at satellite and radar, you'll notice some snow showers northwest of, starting to creep into Toledo, really kind of hanging around that corner of Michigan and Indiana. As we head into the overnight hours, I expect that we'll stay mostly dry. We might see a few snow flurries popping up by early morning tomorrow. Let's go ahead and look a little bit further out here. So we actually have a clipper system that's going to be approaching us and making its way to us tomorrow, turning into lake effect snow showers on Tuesday. And a clipper system, I mean, that's not something we've had too often this winter. Most of our systems have been coming out of the panhandle of Texas. So let's go ahead and see how it plays out. Again, overnight tonight, things are going to be quiet. Temperatures are going to be chilly. Upper 20s to low 30s as you're out the door on your Monday morning drive. I would say layer up by the afternoon. We'll still only be in the upper 30s, so well below the average, about 5 to 10 degrees for everyone. The drive to work should actually, you might see a few snow flurries. I do think this system may move a little quicker than what we're seeing here on Futurecast, but the bulk of the snow is going to be reserved for the afternoon. You'll see that first line of snow push through, and then the evening, your dinner time hours. Now, I'm going to mention this is not a major snow event for most of us. On the high end, you're looking about 1 to 2 inches for everyone, not just a snow belt snow or western snow. Pretty much it's all fair game here for tomorrow. And you'll notice temperatures through the afternoon here, let me back this up, are going to hover in the mid and upper 30s. So some of this could even be wet snow flurries that will melt upon falling. However, the ground is getting a little colder, so once it lands, it's not going to automatically melt in some cases. But those lower levels of the atmosphere will be just a couple degrees above freezing point. So this is all just to say, in the morning, if you see snow flurries, they're likely going to be just snow and could be accumulating very lightly. Through the afternoon, as we get above freezing, it could be more of that wet snow that melts when it makes its way to the ground, but you'll see the snow flurries coming down. So some wintry mix possible, and even a little bit of grauple as well, I expect. Monday night, temperatures get cold again. We're going to fall back into the mid-20s by Tuesday morning. So then we're talking lake effect snow. Look at that northwesterly flow. See those wind barbs there? So the western half of the viewing area starts to clear out pretty early in the day, but we do keep that lake effect snow chance through Tuesday afternoon and even the evening. How much snow are we talking here? Well, through Monday night, before things turn really lake effect, again, most of us maybe an inch or less, maybe 1 to 2 inches on the high end. Just depends on whether or not you get stuck under one of those quick bursts of snow. So a quick head of snow there. And then through Tuesday, those numbers pick up a bit, another 1 to 2 inches. Could be looking another 1 to 2 inches or so additionally on Tuesday, the snow belt region. So if you get stuck under one of those bands, it could definitely change those totals for you. To the west, at most, you're looking for a trace to 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. But it could make things a little slippery on that drive home from work tomorrow and even on Tuesday morning. But as long as things are pre-treated, you should be good to go. So this evening, 31 for your low. Few flurries by the morning, not a real big deal there. The winds are coming out of the northeast at this point. And then the drive to and from work tomorrow as you're headed back. I would say if you have to watch out at any point in time, it would likely be late morning or your drive home from work tomorrow between 4 and 8 p.m. And then let's look ahead a little bit further, because some of us have our eyes fixated on St. Patrick's Day on Friday. So there's Monday into Tuesday. We actually have high pressure Wednesday and Thursday, so that will keep us dry. We'll get a little bit of sunshine. Wednesday is still going to be chilly, but Thursday will be much warmer. We're talking low 50s. So about a 15-degree jump for our afternoon highs from Wednesday to Thursday. But then watch what happens on Friday. We have another system works its way in. This one going to start with rain on Friday afternoon, potentially turn to some wintry mix and even snow showers as we get into Saturday. Let me drag this out a little bit further. And the snow showers on Saturday and Sunday going to be very isolated. So a brief warm-up Thursday, Friday, and then we're turning cold again. Now we're still watching the timing on the rain showers for St. Patrick's Day. Keep in mind, it's 5 days out. But I would say have the rain gear handy, if you were looking for something green to wear, maybe a green rain jacket just in case. And then through the evening, you'll have a better chance for rain as it stands right now. But look at those temperatures. That's pretty comfortable, right? That's better than the 30s. It'll be a little windy with it as well, with that system passing. So keep that in mind. It might not feel like the mid-50s. And it's not going to be a complete washout of a day as it stands right now either. So you might get some dry time in there. And hopefully it'll be right about the time the parade is getting set up. All right, the full 8-day forecast, you've got 2 days of warmth, Thursday and Friday. The better of the two going to be Thursday. So if you wanted some outdoor time after all this cold, snowy weather, that'll be the day to do so. Then we turn cold again by Saturday. We're going to see temperatures falling. So the morning, we'll probably see 35, and then in the afternoon, we'll be down into the low 30s. 20s overnight Saturday into Sunday. Very isolated chances of snow then. Best chance of snow going to be tomorrow into Tuesday being lake effect. So I think I covered everything. If you guys have any questions that I did not touch on, drop those comments, let me know. You all have a great start to your work week tomorrow, and hopefully you can enjoy some of that sunshine and heat on Thursday. Talk to you later.